When I became a babysitter, the parents gave me a horrifying set of rules. I've babysat for a lot of different families, so I thought I'd seen it all. But when the Johnsons called me to watch their 2 kids, they insisted on meeting in person beforehand to go over some special instructions. The parents seemed tense, their smiles too forced to be genuine. "Thank you for coming," Mrs. Johnson said, her voice a little too high-pitched. Mr. Johnson handed me a typed list of rules, his hand trembling slightly. I took it, glancing over the paper, expecting the usual. No sweets before bed, no TV after a certain hour, that sort of thing. But what I read instead made my stomach drop. The first rule was strange but not overly alarming. 1. Never open the basement door. Easy enough. Maybe they had some dangerous tools or something down there. Then came the next rule. 2. If you hear knocking from the basement, ignore it. Do not answer, no matter how persistent it becomes. My unease started to grow, but I pushed it down, convincing myself it was just some weird prank. 3. If the children say they saw someone standing in the hallway, tell them they're imagining things. Under no circumstances should you look where they're pointing. I looked up at the Johnsons, expecting them to laugh, to tell me this was all some elaborate joke, but their faces were deadly serious. Is this real?" I asked, my voice trembling. Mr. Johnson nodded solemnly. "It's for your safety," he said, "and the children's." I glanced back down at the paper, my eyes skimming over the rest of the rules, each one more bizarre than the last. 4. If the phone rings and there's no one on the line, do not hang up. Set the phone down gently and leave the room until it stops. 5. The children must be in bed by 8 p.m. sharp. If they're not, take them to the master bedroom and lock the door. Do not let them out until morning. 6. If you hear whispering from the closet after 10 p.m., do not investigate. Turn on the hallway light and the fan in the children's room. Leave the house immediately. I wanted to quit right then and there, but the look in Mrs. Johnson's eyes told me she was desperate. Whatever this was, it wasn't a joke to them. They were genuinely terrified. "We'll pay you double," Mr. Johnson said, as if reading my mind. "Just please, follow the rules." Against my better judgment, I agreed. They left soon after, leaving me alone in the house with the 2 kids, Max and Lily. They were sweet, a little quiet, and seemed just as tense as their parents had been. The evening went smoothly at first, but as 8 p.m. approached, I felt my anxiety rising. I got the kids ready for bed, checking the time obsessively to make sure I didn't miss the deadline. As I tucked them in, Max looked up at me with wide eyes. "Do you know the rules?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. I nodded, trying to smile reassuringly. "I do. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe." He didn't look convinced, but he lay down, clutching his stuffed bear tightly. I turned off the light and closed the door, checking my watch. It was 8:03 p.m. My heart skipped a beat. I'd been so focused on comforting Max that I hadn't realized how close I was cutting it. I stood in the hallway, waiting, listening. The house was eerily silent, but that only made the tension worse. I kept glancing at the basement door, half expecting to hear the knocking they had warned me about. But everything was quiet. Too quiet. Just as I started to relax, I heard it. A soft, almost imperceptible knock coming from the basement. I froze, staring at the door, my heart pounding in my chest. The knocking grew louder, more insistent. I squeezed my eyes shut, trying to block it out, repeating the rule in my head. Ignore it. Do not answer.